same thing with like these movies and shit that be coming out with lately. Like fucking.
Oh my god.
Like what the fuck
like
is it?
Snow White and
Snow
the
White,
Seven
there you go.
Dwarfs. What in your right mind made you say, yeah, we're gonna do a live action video of that? Not only that, the people that you casted, bro. Like you could have gotten anybody else to do Snow White. Same thing with The Last of Us.
Fuck that actress.
So The Last of Us season. Okay, let me put it like this: The Last of Us season 1 came out a couple years ago, right? Or yeah, I think it was like a year or so ago, 2-3 years ago. It was a great adaptation of it. That was the only series / I guess you could say film from a video game adaptation that they got right. The casting for Ellie, I forgot her real name. Look up her name, please. I forgot her real name. Bella something. I think her name is Bella, right? No.
Wait, what year to come out?
Just put The Last of Us Max or something like that. Bella Ramsey. She was a great adaptation for Ellie Bars in the first season. I didn't really like her, right? But the internet completely fucking hated her. The internet is giving her shit because she is a terrible adaptation for Ellie. Now in the second season, I understand that because Ellie was grown. Ellie was more, mean-spirited. And Ellie was like a badass. Bella Ramsey in The Last of Us season 2 doesn't look that menacing.
No.
The one they casted for the other chick, what was her fucking name? The buff bitch?
Abby?
Abby. The one that they casted for Abby looks more like an Ellie than a Gabby. If that makes sense. I personally believe that you got to make better casting calls, man. Like for example, I personally didn't see the Snow White movie.
Yeah.
Because I heard it was absolute ass.
This is terrible, dude.
Just by the trailers alone, I was like, yeah, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be bad.
I didn't think Minecraft was gonna be as big as it was. That shit is so funny, fucking funny though, dude.
I have not seen it.
Chicken jockey.
I mean, I get it. I'm not a Minecraft fan. I don't know the Minecraft lore or any of that stuff, so I don't know. But I mean, it looks like an interesting movie, Yeah. But like when it comes to like the Snow White movie, like what were you fucking thinking, man? And then people are hating on the Lilo and Stitch girl because Lilo and Stitch came out with the live adaptation.
Oh yeah.
And people are hating on Lilo and Stitch, the little girl that plays Lilo. Dude, she's a great fucking fit for Lilo, the dog. Like on some real shit. Like I see that and I'm like, yeah, that fits the animated character. She looks like a Lilo. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look at like How to Train Your Dragon too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just like, listen, dude, like I fucking hate how they're like, we gotta have what is it?
It's not really How to Train Your Dragon 2, it's How to Train Your Dragon.
No, like How to
Also,
How to Train Your Dragon, like TO.
Yeah, like also look at How to Train Your Dragon. Proper English is very important.
That shit is so fucking ass. Like, listen, if you want to have, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, what is that word that I'm looking for, bro? I just realized a pizza can be a cross. Meaning who? Like, I get that you want to have different ethnicities, different cultural groups and shit. But I mean, like, look what happened with the Little Mermaid, dude.
Didn't see it.
I mean, take notes, man. People were like, because the Little Mermaid, she's not in the Disney movies and the cartoons. She's white, right?
Okay.
White skinned. And then when the people were like, oh, she's gonna be, played by an African American actress, people were like, why? And shit. Like literally why? You could have had like any white person would have done good and shit. And I understand that too. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do next? Have live action SpongeBob, instead of it being played by Tom Kenny, it's gonna be played by the fucking Rock. Like, huh? Like if SpongeBob had like a live adaptation.
Oh yeah.
Like when you think of Mr. Krabs, right? Like your boss especially.
Yeah.
Like there's something about him where it's like,
he looks like a Mr. Krabs.
Like he fits Mr. Krabs perfectly. But they gonna give him like some fucking like some Indian dude who's buff, muscular and shit and be like, the money's so good. And I'm like, come on, dude. Like
you see when it comes
with
to
Tom
that
Kenny and shit too, like if they have like the actual voices,
yeah.
Like why not just get like Tom Kenny and have like somebody who I don't know, like can fit a SpongeBob role, but that'd be hard as fuck because you can't really portray a sponge.
Yeah, as an actor. I don't
But
think
it's
you
just
can do
stupid.
that.
Like with these like with Disney movies, especially. It's like
Look, bro, I'm gonna be honest. When
It's
it comes to the casting, like for example, on How to Train Your Dragon, I didn't really care, bro. Honestly, I don't care, dog. Like, I didn't care. Same thing with the Little Mermaid, bro. With the Little Mermaid, I didn't care if they chose a black mermaid. Honestly, to me, it doesn't make any fucking difference. It really doesn't.
I never even seen the reason.
As long I haven't seen the original either. As long as it's good, bro. Like if it's not cringy and like they don't try to politically bars.
Are you into musicals though?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't watch it because I haven't even watched the original. Matter of fact, I didn't even watch the original Lion King. I watched the live action Lion King. I liked it. It was good. Same thing with the one that has Beyonce's daughter or son or some shit like that. The Lion King Mufasa or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that movie like 2 times. It was a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, did I care who was playing what or who was playing who? Not really. Do not give a fuck. It was a good movie. Was it a little cringe? Yeah. But, I mean, I still liked it. My point is, to me, it doesn't matter about the casting. As long as the video, or as long as the movie is good. As long as it's good and it's not cringe and it doesn't have any political agenda to it and as closest to the original as possible, I'll watch it. I don't care. You know? I'm just saying.
I mean, fuck, dude.
That's all I'm saying.
The Plankton movie, that shit came out, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, and like the whole SpongeBob stuff, like they just made that shit cringe, bro.
Honestly,
like the old SpongeBobs were funny, dude. Like they were funny.
it was supposed to end in 2004 with the movie.
Yeah, I heard.
Until these fuckers were like, no.
Like for example, like the old
money.
SpongeBob, after everything after the SpongeBob movie, is kind of cringe because the animation style, and
there were
two,
some hits. There were some hits after it,
yeah, and two, like
but now
they
it's
just try too hard.
yeah.
Like for example, with the new episodes, like SpongeBob, there's nothing wrong with it, but SpongeBob sounds a little too gay. Look, ain't nothing wrong with it, but like I'm just saying, like he just sounds a little too feminine. He acts a lot feminine, and it's just like they try so hard with the close-ups and all this like facial stuff that
Yeah,
they do.
that
Like
shit is
they
whack.
try too hard. Like you're trying too hard. Just make it funny. Like make it funny.
I mean, like it could just be something because like that one joke when SpongeBob is SpongeBob and is it Mrs. Puff? But it's like it's SpongeBob like in a high speed chase, and the two officers are like, they're like, yeah, like beat him up. This was such a
We'll
straight.
straighten you up. We'll
and
straighten you up.
it's
And then
just
they're beating up the freaking fire hydrant.
And the other one is like, he's like, now let's get that one, and it's all crooked and shit. And he's like, holy smokes, you see that? And he's like, yeah, he's going over the speed, like he's going over the speed limit as if he just didn't run over 5 people. And then they're like, he going over the speed limit. Let's go get
Or like
him.
for example, when they're talking to Sandy, right? And then it's still the worm. And then Sandy says something, and then the worm makes a noise, and then SpongeBob's like, "Sorry, I don't speak Italian."
Oh,
Like, come on, simple shit like that just makes it fucking
like,
hilarious.
those are like funny as fuck, dude.
That
But
makes it
they
funny.
They just can't make shit like that anymore, dude.
Or like when Plankton, like in the movie when he's like fucking sniffing the Plan Z,
Oh yeah.
and he's like, oh,
Oh.
and then you hear doo 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 the song and shit. Like that's funny. Or like when they're trying to like do something with Squidward, and then they knock on Squidward's mom's door, and then she's like, "Hi boys," and then all you hear is "Da-da-da,"
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like they start beating up the bag, and then they're like, "It's not gonna fit," and then Mr. Krabs like, "I'll make it fit." And like, and then she comes out of the corner. She's like, "Oh, thanks for the laundry, boys." Like that's just fucking hilarious.
Like those, I'm so sure that if the episode where Mr. Krabs went into, wait, what was it, like the panty thief?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if
the
that
panty
episode-
raid, the
if
panty
that-
raid
the
thief.
panty raid. If that episode aired today,
People would
man,
be
that
so
shit
fucking
would be
offended.
fucking canceled.
Funny
dude.
enough, I don't know if you noticed, but I was watching a video. I was on TikTok a couple nights ago. I think it was like 2 nights ago. I couldn't sleep. I woke up at like 12 in the morning. Couldn't sleep. Went to sleep at 6 to 12. Couldn't wake up. I couldn't go to sleep after 12 o'clock. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on TikTok. So there's an episode of Drake and Josh where they're in the movie theater, and Drake and Josh find something out, and they win an award or something, and then Drake is like, "I gotta kiss somebody," and so Drake starts making out with one of the girls, and then Drake is like, or the girl's like, "What was that for?" And Drake is like, oh, I just won an award. And she goes, okay. And they start making out. And then Josh does the same thing. And he's just kissing another chick. And then he was like, I just won an award. And then the girl goes, congratulations. Like deep as fuck. And then he spits out a gum and he's like, I wasn't chewing gum. So they put that episode, I believe it's on Disney Plus.
No.
They put that episode on Disney Plus.
Oh no.
Now that's a fucking funny scene, dog. That's
God.
funny as fuck.
I wasn't chewing gum.
Yeah. And then they took that scene out of
Oh my fuck.
where they put it up now. So I think it's on Disney Plus, and they took that scene out. And people were complaining about it. Like, why would they take that out? That is a funny ass scene. And it is. I mean, think about it. Your fucking stepbrother's over here making out with a girl. She's like, okay, that's fine. And then you go out and kiss somebody. Turns out it's a whole transgender guy. I'm sorry, but that's fucking hilarious.
Dude. That was a man.
It was funny. It was funny because he like spits out the gum, and he goes, "I wasn't chewing gum."
That's just as funny as fuck, bro. I would have been like, come back.
That shit would have been fun. That shit was funny. I remember watching that as a kid, and I was a little dying laughing.
That's what makes it funny. It's just like, thank you for that. Wait,
Yeah, because he goes, thanks. He's like, congratulations,
congratulations,
or something like that, something along those lines.
No, would have been fucking tripping balls.
And I just found that, like as a kid, I found that funny. It was hilarious.
That shit is so stupid.
Yeah, bro. But nowadays, people just get so offended. Like they get offended over the smallest things. It's ridiculous.
Especially, like I said, people who get offended on other people's behalf.
Yeah, on other
It's like,
people's behalf.
bro, just shut the fuck up, dude.
Not even
Damn
that.
it.
Not even that. Like, don't, you have a right to get offended too, but like, just cool it, bro. Like, really, like, if the guy's not really offended, like, just relax, bro.
Oh my mama, bro.
Like, for real, like, just calm down.